Welcome back to Games on Off Days.
Yeah, we're here.
We're going to be starting a new game.
It's going to be a short one, from what I'm told.
It's going to be a relatively short game, but it's going to be a nice and chill game.
You've played this, I have not.
It's obviously, if you can't tell, the title is Grow Home.
I don't know who wouldn't be able to tell that. Those words up there, they don't mean anything except for just grow home.
We're going to be growing to home, or growing a home, I don't know.
Growing a home? I thought you said you played this.
Alright, I have. Override existing save game? Sure.
Loading.
Mission report. Star Plant Expedition.
I do like this.
Day 93. 937.
Wow. They faked you out.
Dude, hardcore. Life-sustaining ecosystem discovered. Scanning for star plant.
Wow.
I think we found the star plant. Star plant located.
So this is one of those,
So we're Bud.
Reminds me of,
Launching Bud.
Ratchet and Clank. He reminds me of Clank.
He does, actually. We might die. Just, I'm being honest.
Can you die in this game, or is it just like a restart?
Yeah, you can. Well, it's a restart, pretty much.
Whoa.
Internal power low.
Dude, I think he had a few drinks before he came
Pretty
down.
Look at me trying to move. It's like, I don't know where I'm going.
He just came from the galactic bar.
So we gotta get some crystal meth.
Mom.
Just snorted that crystal meth into my robot nose.
Why is that called Mom?
Mothership something? I don't know. Mom.
So you're Bud. You got Mom.
So this game is about climbing, which is why I really like it.
Oh yeah, you're kind of a climber, aren't you?
I'm really big into climbing. That's like my sport, I guess.
Sport. Have you ever been, other than just like going to a place?
I've been outdoor climbing. There's this place I go to in Arkansas once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's about a 6-ish hour drive. It's pretty nice. They've got a bunch of bouldering. Bouldering is like climbing without ropes and short. Crumbs. This place is remarkable. Examine the wildlife carefully and start to grow that star plant.
Okay.
So our goal is to grow that thing up to the mothership.
That thing has a very phallic member.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Of course we were. What else would we be thinking?
A plant, but okay, whatever.
I wish we weren't like that, but that's fine.
So we can glide.
Oh,
Nice, it's a nice glide.
that's so cute.
I know.
Oh, you're losing petals.
Yep, but these flowers are littered everywhere.
She loves me not.
She loves me. She loves me not. This game is very calming.
Is there such a thing as fall damage here?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Well, not exactly fall damage. You either don't die or you die. And you will see a bright red flashing warning at the top when you're gonna die. So these are teleporters. They're mixed intermittently.
telerouter.
Sorry, telerouters. They're mixed intermittently throughout the course. Our mothership dropped them.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, as I was saying, this game is very calming. It's something I play whenever I've had a bad day or an off day.
Oh God.
Just plug our channel in our channel.
Gotta love that awkward, I hate everything I just said laugh.
But yeah, it's because it's A, about climbing, which, as mentioned, I'm all about that, and B, it's very like the art style I really like. Just let me get this meth, okay?
Wow.
I want my meth.
Dude is itching for some rock.
There we go. Got some nice powder. Is Stardust meth, or is that a different drug?
What?
Or angel dust or whatever it's called, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Bob's Burgers.
That's the go-to reference guide for all drugs.
No, there's a point in Bob's Burgers where he's like, "Oh, you're my little angel dust," and she's like, "That sounds like a drug or a stripper."
Angel dust, phencyclidine, which is also known as PCP.
Oh, PCP. All right. Pretty much the same thing as meth. So we're gonna become erect into rocks. X. There we go.
What did you just say? Oh! That was cool.
See? We're becoming slightly more erect.
Dude. Man.
So,
Just...
yeah.
No. We don't...
Please.
We don't need to compare everything to the male member.
Okay, you're right. We're simply growing our star plant up to the mothership to.
In case you didn't know, the
save
chemical
world.
formula for PCP is C17H25N.
Oh.
That's a whole lot of hydrogen.
Yeah. Well, hydrogen's very light, so in
Yes, it is.
reality, it's actually not that much hydrogen. Have you
Yeah,
seen some of
I
the
know.
the chemical formulas?
That's
for
only
some
like
of
25.25 grams of hydrogen or something like that.
something like that. But have you seen some of the chemical formulas for the more advanced hydrocarbons, where there's like 127 hydrogen or something like that? It's pretty ridiculous.
I only took regular chemistry, and that was just as my... I actually don't know why I took it, because I definitely had enough science credit to, like, graduate, but...
Well, I spend...
I know I decided to take it, but you can...
Yeah. I spend a lot of my... I only took regular chemistry as well, but I spend a lot of my time on the internet researching random things, which is...
That's not a bad thing.
It's
though.
not a bad thing, but when it comes to what? I was reading facts about...
Actual human interaction.
Yeah. When it comes to actual human interaction, I'm not the best. But when I was on a Discord call with a bunch of people last night, I just started researching facts about semen. And like apparently like okay, hear me out. Like, well, I didn't do it on purpose. We were talking about other stuff, but like it's really it's extremely nutritious. Like
In what regard?
it has a bunch of vitamins, I think vitamin C, B12, magnesium. I can't remember all of them, but it's extremely nutritious. But also it's used in some cooking recipes. It's kind of ridiculous, but I would not suggest eating it. It doesn't taste the best.
So I got an approximate molar mass of 123.33 grams per mole.
Okay, thanks.
For PCP.
For PCP.
Yeah, I don't know why I took the time to do that. I should be watching you, but...
It's okay. This game is very... I love this game.
As we know, I don't pay attention.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I don't think anyone does. I'm hardly paying attention. And I'm playing.
You see, that's the best way to play a game like this,
yeah.
though, is to kind of just zone out and let it go. Let your star plant grow.
Mm-hmm. Just snort a line of angel dust. Even though I don't think you snort PCP.
What?
How do you take PCP? Sorry to make you research all this stuff about PCP, but I'm actually interested now.
How to PCP?
So I just unlocked the ability to control the camera. Finally.
Hold on, I'm getting the lowdown on the PCP.
All right, nice. It's necessary at this point.
It looks like you snorted, yeah.
All right.
I'm sure,
I'm sure there's other more creative ways of ingesting PCP, but here's our star plant growing into a rock.
Nice. Demolishing it.
Dude, it's a tough plant. Just grows through
Some plants
anything.
are really tough. Doing yard work.
Oh my, yeah.
Some weeds just don't want to leave.
Yeah. And then like if you don't get the roots of the weeds, they just come back, and it's like, or like you don't get all of the root, like some of it tears out, and then you either have to dig it up or just like come back and get it another time, and it's an adventure.
I was not very experienced in yard work until last summer when my boss asked me to do his yard work. And I was like, sure, because he said he would pay me.
Nice.
Even though I didn't know much.
Did you do a good job?
Yeah, well, he actually, because let me tell you, I don't know if it was the greatest yard to start on because it was a doozy.
Like-
he has a
Like it
quite
was complicated, or it was
Yeah,
just
in
a
a
lot of
sense.
like a lot of.
I mean, it's a huge yard. He has
Yeah.
a very old house.
Okay.
Also, apart from the driveway, the front walkways are all brick,
Oh,
and they were just littered with weeds.
that tends to happen with bricks
So,
because
like,
nature
yeah.
loves to take things over.
I, would get in there with my hands and pull out all these weeds, and my hands were just like raw
Yeah.
afterwards because rubbing your hand against bricks for
It's-
an hour and a half is not good.
Yeah, it's. Did you build up any calluses?
On the back of my hands or like.
Oh, just like on your hands while doing the work.
Well, I already have calluses on my fingertips.
Oh yeah, from guitar.
Well, on my left hand at least. On my right hand, it's not as good, but
All my calluses, like I was saying, rock climbing. All my calluses are like on the base of my fingers, or and like the tips, and it's a very like. I've gotten to the point where I can like stick a needle in my hand and not feel anything in some places, just because my calluses got
you're
so
an
thick.
oddity.
Yeah, well, no, like any climber, like I'm on a team.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like this, it's the same thing.
We all
with-
just stick needles into our hands.
like we can't do heroin anymore because we're just
You
in
don't
Penarch.
stick a heroin needle into your hand.
Wait, what?
Well, you could on the top.
That's not how you do heroin. I've been doing it wrong my whole life.
Sometimes they IV your hand, and that sucks.
I know. Yeah, it's.
I'd
But
much
that's on
rather.
the back of your hand.
Yeah, I know. But I'd much rather take an arm IV than a.
Okay, the one thing I will say, arm IVs tend to, although they hurt less, they hurt for a lot longer, like after it's gone.
Just like the
Like it's
the
sore.
plastic tube in your arm.
No, like it stays sore for a lot longer.
Okay, yeah, I will agree with that. But
I forget. I think it has something to do with like the size of the muscle it's near or whatever. Because I don't know, some crap like that. But yeah,
wow. Speaking of IVs and needles, this is a good thing to get into. But every year, at least once a year, I have to get my blood tested for allergies.
Yeah.
Because they want to test my sensitivity. And I've been having that done since I was super young. And
I'm lucky. I
I've
don't
met
ha-
people who say, I've never even had my blood drawn. And I'm like, wow, I am a veteran.
I'm lucky. I don't have any allergies, but I've had my blood drawn plenty of times. When I was at the hospital, for a week, and I had to get my blood drawn every day because the meds they were putting me on had a possible effect of
Arsenic.
yes, they were just injecting arsenic straight into me. But they had a chance of lowering my cholesterol to like super dangerous levels.
Yeah, but if you're ever getting your blood drawn, don't piss off the nurse that is drawing your blood.
Yes.
And here's the thing is that I was not trying to piss off the nurse. There are some nurses that are very entitled.
Yeah, it's
And I only feel qualified to say this because I've spent a lot of time around medical personnel, not for myself really, because like I've been to the hospital so much as a kid with my mom. It's like it's almost a home away from home, you know? Even though I hate hospitals.
I have come to hate hospitals as well because
They're not fun.
they're not fun and especially depending on where you are in the hospital, things get very hectic very quickly.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, needle story.
Yeah.
So this nurse was checking for a vein, and I have fairly obvious veins in my arms.
Yeah, I do as well.
That partly comes from being way too skinny.
Mine's just from rock climbing.
So I was like, oh, I have a really good vein right here. And I could just tell when I said that, it was like,
It was a mistake.
You're trying to tell me what vein to use?
Yeah.
And she looked at my arm. She's like, I think I see one under it. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
That's the only time someone's dug into my arm with a needle. It was literal digging.
Oh, my.
And it was so painful.
So my sister has very, like, not obvious veins. Like, hers are not pronounced at all. So and hers are also very tough. Yeah. So there was one time she was getting her blood drawn and the nurse couldn't get into the vein, so she just kind of kept poking at the vein for like 20 minutes because she couldn't get it in.
Yeah, no, it's not fun.
It's not.
Don't piss off a nurse and and have obvious veins.
Yes.
To help with that, drink water.
Yeah,
just drink lots of water.
Yeah, if you're gonna get your blood drawn, drink water.
Also,
I think we're gonna use this jetpack next time on Good.
Oh yeah, next time. I like this game so far, even though I haven't really been paying attention. But yeah, this has kind of been like a just story time talk
Yeah,
sort of thing.
It's been nice.
Hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time.